All right, guys, Georgia boy here, fixing to go to the range and test this modified Lee 310 bullet for the 44. Before we go, though, I had a couple of questions on that video I did here a while back, and then when I went to answer them, they were gone. I don't know if they fell in the big YouTube black hole, but I don't know. And one of the questions was, when we milled this off, did we put the etching back in the top for, vent? No, we didn't. I just sent it when my son told him to mill it off, which he did, and we hadn't had any issues with that. When you do mill off the top of the mold, though, you lose some threads on this screw here. I think he drilled it out, retapped it, and to make up that difference, I just robbed a few. I think I had to take 2 of these washers off some other molds that I wasn't using to put on here so that my sprue plate would be right. So that's all we did with that. All right, take another look at the bullets. Here's the original Lee 310 with the gas check. Here it is, plain base and powder coated. Weighs 265 grains now, and the load of number 9 I've got is pushing it just a tad over 1,700 feet per second out of that 20-inch barrel. Also, I had the Marbles bullseye sight on the rear here, and had a big Williams fiber optic front sight. Good sight, good quick target acquisition, but I swapped it out. I wanted to try these Marble semi buckhorns, and so I changed out to these. I put a new front sight on, went to the range, and my front sight was too short, and so I had another sight here with a really fine ivory bead, and went back to the range the other day, and I was losing that fine bead back here in the notch. I couldn't hardly see it. I even took the white diamond insert that's right here and turned it around and put it on this side just so I would have a solid black notch in here. And I'm still having trouble seeing that front sight, so we're gonna probably put a little bigger bead up front. So we're fixing to head to the range and try some loads at 25 yards and 50 yards, since we're just shooting semi buckhorns, and see how it goes.
Took like a 1/2 inch CBC and cut it into little strips and glued that to the inside. Kind of like spin bumps and shit. And he did pretty good. It's just using plain old fucking what's that lemon stuff? Not necessarily lemon juice. Lemon shine. I bought some.
All right, back from the range. Everything went good. Primers looked good. Everything looked good. So I ended up with 1-inch groups at 25 yards. And that's a 4-shot 2-inch group at 50 yards. And shot several different groups at each distance, and that's what I got. I was hovering 1 inch at 25 and 2 inches at 50. So there we got that. What we ended up with is a nice 265 grain bullet, plain base, wide flat nose, 2 crimp grooves at 1,700 feet per second. My alloy is right. Big mushrooms in the water jug test. you know, 1 inch at 25, 2 inch at 50. And, you know, with my old eyes and semi buckhorns, I think that's about as good as I can do. So I'm calling that load good. And, you know, for basically, you know, it's a 75-yard woods gun and load. So that's going to do everything I need it to do. And we'll see what pistol or rifle I start on next. But I'm going to get everything dialed down to 1 bullet and 1 load for every gun I've got. And so the Rossi 92-44 is finished. So until next time, y'all take care.